You have a choice. Did you know that? That you have a choice every minute of every second of every hour of every day, how you want to think, feel, behave, and what you want to assume. You have a choice to keep thinking those unwanted thoughts about your specific person, and you have a choice to not think about them. The choice comes from you. And when you consciously choose the thoughts you do want about them or anything you desire, and when you remain faithful to these thoughts, which I know is not always easy because you don't see this outside of you yet, it must be then fully realized in your reality. Let me explain. Everything starts and ends with you. Your thoughts, your dominant assumptions will harden into fact and are what you experience outside of you. Your thoughts leave you, they do not remain in you. So when you choose unwanted thoughts, these must be then what you experience. When you choose wanted thoughts, these too must be what you experience outside of you. They will become your reality. The reason so many people give up is because we are not programmed to think this way. To believe it, then we will see it. We are programmed to see it, then we will believe it, which makes remaining faithful in manifesting our desires at times difficult. But law of assumption will never deny your most dominant beliefs. What you are currently experiencing is based on your dominant thoughts that you think. The power to change these comes from you because what you are experiencing right now in your outer world came from you. You are the creator of your life, the God of your reality. You are the power. You have the power to shape and mold your reality to what you do desire. No, not always easy, as I said, but it is there for you, always was, and always will be. The law of assumption never switches off, it always hears you. So if you want to change how people are showing up for you, how your specific person is responding to you, and no response is a response, then it comes down to this: the stories that you keep persisting in. And when you make a conscious decision to align to the conscious thoughts that you do want to experience outside of you, as I said, and with faith in this, they will harden into fact. People give up for another reason too. They give up on the belief this is possible, even when they see client success stories, and even when they have so much evidence that this does work. They tell themselves it doesn't work for them or that this is woo-woo shit because, and only because they choose to listen to their programmed mind, their programmed mindset, which shows them and tells them why this doesn't work or will not work. This programmed mindset is what you think you are, but you are not it, and it is not you, but you think it is you. It feels normal to think this way. Therefore, you believe it to be you, but it is not you. All those negative thoughts that you hold on so tightly to, all those negative stories and experiences you attract in others that you hold on to. You make this your dominant truth, but it isn't. It is just the truth of what the program mind tells you is the truth. And because you keep experiencing these unwanted behaviors in others, you keep that story so close to you, so tightly to you, that you do not allow yourself to dare to let it go for something better. You don't realize that you have a choice to choose the opposite, but you do. The choice has always been there. Yet these unwanted yet familiar patterns keep arising and reflecting to you, and they are what you keep experiencing. And it is only because you didn't know you actually had a choice to choose something better, to let these thoughts, these unwanted thoughts go. It is a practice. It is a skill. Yes, it is. And it is not always easy. It is not always easy. This program will tell you so many things to keep you away from your desires because it thinks it is doing you a favor in keeping you safe, but it is keeping you stuck and away from what you truly desire, what you truly want. So, when you choose the better thoughts, the ones that align to what you do want, by persisting in these through a variety of different techniques, in time, you will allow the unwanted thoughts to dissipate, and they will. And yes, it takes time, persistence, and a diligence, and then trust in you as the powerful creator that you are, because your thoughts transmit to those you think of. Your thoughts transmit to those you think of. So when you think unwanted thoughts, they are picked up, and that person must then act in this way that you tell them they do, either positively or negatively. This is why, when you can free yourself from these unwanted, unhealthy stories, with a dedicated self-love healing practice to release these old patterns, these traumas, and these experiences and these beliefs that you hold on to so tightly, that are your current identity of how you currently show up in the world, and then how you are currently experienced by others, including your specific person, and you focus on instead the new thoughts and these new stories that do align to the truth of you and the desires that you wish to experience in your reality. When practiced in by seeing yourself as someone that anyone would want to be with, to be treated as you always deserved. Now you see this as your truth now. This will become your reality. And this is why I offer so many self-love healing solutions, from the self-love workshop, the Be Love program, the breakthrough journey, manifest with Natalie, so you can open your eyes to what you are currently doing unintentionally, of course. And so you can start to turn all of this around to the life and to experience what it is that you do want. I offer Rewired, which is a deep 1 hour healing session with me to get to the root, to dig up that root, to get to the root of all of this, which is the deepest, most darkest subconscious negative belief that you have about yourself. And then there's the breakthrough journey too with me. And all of these are designed for you to begin your journey to rewiring your neural pathways. And I have so many other masterclasses and so many other workshops as well too. And not only, when you dedicate to these practices, you will in time change your current reality. You will transform all areas of your life, but only if you dedicate to the inner work and you never give up on you, on this new incredible self-concept and these healing practices for your dream life. Everything that I offer, including my badass manifestors community on YouTube with over 21 months now of unseen content for me, can be found simply by clicking the links below this video in the description box. All the links are there, or in my bio. All of this is ready for you now to begin your transformation healing journey, to finally allow yourself to be the version you always wanted to become, and then to experience all you have ever wanted to experience, including your specific person and how they show up to you. So let's get to your specific person, the one that you want to show up to you differently, to commit to you, for you to hear that you are their only one, their one and only. to prioritize you, to choose you, to speak to you respectfully, to value you, to see your worth without exception, only having eyes for you, to be the one that they have always wanted and always will, that there's nobody else on this planet they would want to be with, that you are everything and more they have ever wanted and will ever want. Then it starts with you, not forcing, not putting pressure on them, not doing anything externally. It starts with you. The change must come from you by releasing these old stories, these old beliefs and patterns of behavior, and then about them too. That chapter with them has not worked as you wish, but you have the power to attract it in the way that you do wish and the way that you do want it to work, even better. So get clear. What is your story about you? Write it out. Then, what is your story about them? Write it out. Now you have the clarity of what currently is going on, and it will align to what is going on out there because it's coming from within here. So, let me give you an example. You want them to choose you, but they put everyone else before you. Maybe they've already chosen someone else and not you. Now, if there is a third party involved, for example, so this is your current experience. All of this is just an example, you guys. This is your current experience. You know what you want, and the opposite is currently happening. So, this is the clarity. Now, think about your patterns in your life and how you have not been chosen. Maybe it is people choosing someone over you, not prioritizing you in the relationship or in relationships, any relationship. So, not just with your specific person, but this could include your entire life, friends not choosing you, family members not choosing you, bosses not choosing you for that promotion, clients not choosing you, not getting those job interviews or not getting accepted for that job offer. See, now you can see as an example that this is a pattern. So then, what is your story? The conscious one that you are aware of thinking. And maybe it is this, maybe it is this. You are not enough, that people don't choose you, that you are always the one that is left. But if this is the dominant conscious story, you're now aware of it. You are now aware that this is your story, and this then must be how people treat you, like an option, like you are not enough. And you will be shown you are not the one chosen in a variety of different ways, not being a priority to them, or them taking for granted, or them not wanting you, or them leaving you for somebody else. Now, I know this is not nice. I know it's not nice. But if you want to change this, if you want this to change, you must understand what your story is, which is then why you have beliefs about others aligning to your story, or why you have these patterns of being taken for granted, a people pleaser, maybe fears of being left. So you hold on them for dear life, going over and above. These are examples, but if this does resonate, then what you persist in thinking must be persisted in the experiences that you attract to you. So, to change this, it is about changing you. It starts and ends with you. You just have to be ready and willing to dedicate to the inner healing work, which isn't always easy because you are fundamentally doing a mind cleanse, cleansing your body of this version of you. But it does get easier when you keep going, it gets easier. And as you release these old stories and these old patterns and these thoughts and these beliefs and these assumptions about yourself and others and them, you will start to feel so much better. You'll feel amazing. And you will find that the self-worth that you have been seeking in validation from others was actually within you all this time. So now you see yourself this way, with someone with worth and value and love and respect for themselves, knowing that without doubt, this is who you are, that you are worthy beyond belief and more, then you are more than enough, just as you are, to be, do, and have anything that you desire, no longer seeking this from others because you have become it. This will then be how people see you too, and you will become the most radiant, magnetic, wildly attractive, confident, self-assured person who attracts people wanting to be with you, naturally to commit to you, to include you, and to treat you with the love and the respect that you always deserved. He will naturally value you as the incredible person that you now see yourself as. And you will become the one they never want to let go of ever. Now you see yourself this way, and this is your new story. The old identity has now left. And this will be how, as I said, you will be experienced. The feeling of this, the vibration that you will be projecting, will be one of abundance. So it is then also easier, so much easier that they would, because why wouldn't they, now see you this way too. It's all about you changing within first, then naturally aligning to the beliefs in how you want them to now see you. You will have become such a magnetic person that your energy, when you think of them, will attract them in effortlessly. And with your new story about them that now aligns to this new identity of you, the one they do want, the one that they never want to let go of. With a practice, this will be your new reality fully realized. So, comment below. I am ready to dedicate to my new identity. Align into this new you, healing, creating this powerful self concept, seeing them now how you always wanted, your dream version of them, scripting out this story, affirming it in, visualizing it to be your truth, aligning to this within with feeling. And when all of this is combined dominantly, this will no longer be a desire. It will be no longer be a desire needed because it will feel like it is already done and the shift has happened. Then, in the best time, when you least expect it now, you no longer need it because you are it with the desire now in your inner world, more dominantly, it will appear like magic in the form of a message, a text, a call, a bumping into the street. So remember, the choice to change your thoughts has always and will always be available to you. And if you would like any further help, then the links are below in the description box or in my bio. I thoroughly enjoyed sharing this video with you today, and I truly intend that it helps and it resonates to all of those that need to hear this. And as always, I will be back very, very soon.